We would like to thank you, Board of Home Depot, for taking the time to listen to our presentation today. Our agenda for this presentation is to explain the problem of hazardous waste and its disposal. Then we will move to the current situation, encompassing how Home Depot is not fully taking responsibility for the disposal of these products sold by the store. Next, we will report two specific stakeholders that are impacted by this issue of which we are representing today, those being customers and society. Lastly, we will suggest a call to action on what Home Depot can do to reduce the repercussions of their hazardous waste. Now we will recognize the problem that Home Depot is facing today regarding hazardous waste. This problem came to our attention when we observed a news article in March of this year highlighting the $27 million of financial burden Home Depot took on in California after being caught improperly disposing of batteries, aerosol cans, paints, and other hazardous materials. Hazardous waste materials have a variety of harmful effects on the environment. When it is sent to landfills, there is a variety of health implications on those living nearby. There is an increased possibility of exposure to higher levels of dangerous toxins in the air. Additionally, if it is sent to landfills, most of it is blown away and ends up in the rivers and oceans. We know that roughly 80% of litter in the seas comes from land. This is currently a huge problem as there is an island of garbage twice the size of Texas inside the Pacific Ocean, known as the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. The problem we identified that we believe Home Depot can help dissolve is the lack of a system for consumers to dispose of hazardous waste responsibly. Now, let's break it down into the products Home Depot currently sells to its customers and the situation they are left with upon disposal. As seen on this slide, Home Depot offers a variety of products that result in hazardous waste for their consumers, leaving them with the pain of having to dispose of them responsibly. Now we will dive into the current situation regarding Home Depot's hazardous waste disposal today. Currently, various cities offer drop-off locations for the disposal of hazardous waste. However, these locations can often be hard to get to as they are not centrally located and are scarce in number. For example, in Ann Arbor, a progressive city, consumers care and want to have a sustainable solution to drop off these products. Unfortunately, there's only one drop-off location located nearly 25 minutes from the center of the city. This creates a lack of opportunity for many customers to dispose of these hazardous wastes responsibly due to the lack of time or access to transportation to visit these centers. This leads many of them to compromising and throwing them into their trash cans, which are filled to the landfill. We believe Home Depot offering disposal opportunities for hazardous waste at their store locations would help them decrease this issue by increasing opportunity and ease for consumers to responsibly dispose of their dangerous waste. Our first stakeholder we will cover is customers. A healthy, robust environment is a common and prevalent desire for customers at Home Depot. To support this desire, many customers aspire to contribute to sustainable waste disposal. However, most lack reliable means to do so. By implementing an initiative to dispose of hazardous waste at store locations, Home Depot would provide their customers the opportunity to decrease their negative impact on the environment via sustainable waste disposal. In-store drop-off locations offer ease of disposal by eliminating further time to research and locate third-party disposal services, as well as transportation and time to visit these centers. When the option of sustainable disposal is made convenient, Customers are more apt to make this positive change, benefiting everyone's overall environment and the sustainability of Home Depot. The second stakeholder we will cover is society. This initiative helps to keep hazardous waste out of our landfills, which is important for protecting the fishing and tourism industries, which are often driven by marine life in coastal cities. This appeals to society, which of whom desires a safe and healthy environment. Creating a drop-off point for pesticides will prevent toxic chemicals from entering the ocean, which threaten marine wildlife. Disposing of paints responsibly would reduce harmful effects on our waterways and oceans from the paint's toxic chemicals entering them. Also, a drop-off point for aerosol cans will prevent their overuse. Instead of spraying excess aerosol contents into the air so that they can be thrown away into the trash, consumers will have the ability to dispose of their partially used cans. This is crucial for coastal communities. Aerosol increases sea surface temperature, which in turn influences extreme weather. The new disposal initiative will prevent economic and agricultural loss in coastal communities threatened by natural disasters, such as El Niño. Now, we will cover some economic benefits that this initiative can bring to Home Depot. Proper hazardous waste disposal and recycling are not only beneficial for the environment, but also have the potential to increase the bottom line. The recycling of eligible hazardous waste reduces expenses associated with continuous purchases of raw materials and waste management. It also has the potential to increase a firm's production efficiency. Proper disposal of hazardous waste can prevent hefty legal fees and regulatory charges, such as those experienced by Home Depot this past March. By being proactive, the firm can alleviate higher immediate costs that are mandated by the Resource Conservation and Recovery Act's regulations. Therefore, enriching your corporate stewardship can improve relations with your shareholders and potentially lead to a green image, both increasing profits and the company's overall reputation. Here is our call to action and what we think Home Depot should do about this problem. We propose Home Depot to offer hazardous waste disposal for their customers at in-store locations, a model that has been shown to be successful in many other companies, such as Best Buy, which offers kiosks for the disposal of electronic products such as rechargeable batteries and various cords. The benefits to consumers are crystal clear. This initiative will alleviate consumers' pains of choosing whether to sacrifice their values around sustainability through disposing of hazardous waste in an unsustainable way, or committing their time into researching a third-party disposal service and securing time and transportation to visit it. There are clear benefits to society as well. This initiative will decrease the effects on the environment from purchasing, using, and disposing of such products. These effects are shown through the harm to certain industries, such as fishing and tourism, and to certain communities, such as coastal cities. For Home Depot, there is a benefit of assisting their customers as well by helping mitigate their negative effects on the environment, such as rising sea surface temperature and loss of marine diversity. Additionally, Home Depot can market this initiative as another step into improving their corporate social responsibility campaign. In conclusion, we would like to thank you, Board of Home Depot, for your time and consideration. Your time is very valuable, so it means a great deal to us that you wanted to hear our presentation. We are some of your biggest advocates and would like to see you further the sustainability initiatives of the company. Please let us know if you have any questions regarding our proposal, and once again, thank you for your time.